Isa sa kinatatakutan ng mga OFW at mga turista ang tanimbala na lumaganap sa NAIA Airport nitong mga nakaraang taon.
Yes. What are the systems in place you have to ensure that laglag bala o tanimbala, whatever it is that they call, will never happen again?
Ngunit tila maiilan na namang kaso ng tanimbala na napapabalita ngayon sa kasalukuyan. Kaya naman panoorin mo ang video na ito kung papaano binalikan ni Senator Rapi Tulfo ang tanimbala modus ngayon sa ating mga paalipara.
What are the systems in place you have to ensure that laglag bala o tanimbala, whatever it is that they call, will never happen again?
So we have very transparent procedures in the conduct of our screening, sir. Aside from many CCTVs placed by MIAA, it also, of course, guarantee the protection of our people and the protection of the passengers. Yes, sir.
Meron akong nasagap na balita, back in 2016, merong experiment ang OTS na kapag may nakitang isang bala, confiscate lang yung bala and then let the passenger go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do.
Is that a policy or is that a scheme?
Actually, sir, on the part of the screening, this security screening officers, we just turn over it to the aviation security group, and it's the disposition of the security group to evaluate the situation. They profile the subject person, and it's now up to them, sir, what will happen to the person. But
so you let the PNP decide?
Yes, sir.
Nililet go ninyo?
Yes, sir.
Kasi yung iba ka anting-anting, o yung bang paswerte, pangtaboy ng malas, ng aswang, kaya kung meron silang mga bala sa bag nila, sa purse nila, nakakalimutan nila, pupunta ako sa airport, hindi nakuha. Maliban na lang kung isang magazine, ibang usapan yun, talagang dapat ikulong.
Sir, you are correct, sir, that Filipinos believe in amulet. Every day, sir, to tell you, passengers carry with them either slug or a part of the ammunition or their one round. What we do there, sir, is we profile the person.
Okay.
Especially if this is not a threat to civil aviation, because that's our mandate. And then, of course, we balance security of the airport and of course, the passenger experience of passengers. Yung hindi po sir sila mabala. So, if it did naman sir, if he's not a threat to civil aviation, we confiscate it, sir.
Marami namang insidente na nakunan nyo ng bala yung isang pasahero at nakita nyo na profile nyo na harmless naman talaga to, hindi naman to terorista at naniniwala sa anting-anting. So, kinukumpiska nyo yung bala at pinalalagyan nyo na rin.
Yes, sir.
Marami na kayo insidente nangyari.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What if mag-post kayo sa check-in counter ng mga reminders? Huwag yung nakalagay lang dyan, yung siguro sa screen na malaki. Ikaw ba ang nag-impake ng iyong bagahe? Alam mo ba ang laman ng mga bagahe mo? Number 3, sigurado ka ba na pag yan dumaan sa X-ray, wala sila makikita? Kailan ba huli mong inimpake yung gamit mo, etc.? Reminder lang ba? Para yung mga nag-check-in, habang check-in sila nakikita nila, uy, teka muna, baka nag-target shooting ako nung last week, baka may bala pa rito. Inspection niya muna, tapon na niya yung bala ko. Bawal palang anting-anting, tapon na niya. Magkaroon ba ng mga reminder in Tagalog?
Yes, sir, we'll do that.
April 6, Olvido Lucero random check took place on April 6. Airport staff member carried her belongings on the way to examiner's area. Airport did not explain to her the purpose of random check.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, sir, we acknowledge na nagkaroon ng communication gap between the one conducting the secondary screening procedures. We failed to, the screener failed to explain why that person undergoes such. It's because it's dictated by the random screening based on the alarm provided by the walkthrough metal detector machine.
Why do you call it random? Hindi mo na kailangan mag-random kasi the X-ray itself should be able to determine whether yung bag na dumaan doon sa machine na yun ay merong illegal o pinagbabawal o suspicious na gamit.
Yes, sir. Yung time na yan, sir, nag-alarm yung tao. May mga kasing I cannot explain the technical in technical terms dahil may mga particles that might affect trigger the alarm. That's the primary reason, sir. That this passenger was subjected to this ETD procedure. ETD, sir, explosive detection, trace detection procedure.
Oh, okay. Ginagawa
yes,
sa ibang bansa.
Yes, sir.
Tapos may machine, tapos
opo.
iso-swab yung
yes,
gamit and then ilalagay dun sa machine para malaman kung may trace pa doon ng powder, chemicals, what have you, drugs. Tama?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes,
so, ganun ang nangyari.
Opo, sir.
At sa pipigilan, mag-video, karapatan niya i-video para masiguro na tama yung procedure ng pag-search ng kanyang bagahe.
Yes, sir. That incident is really unfortunate, as I've said, that we have to look into why the reason behind bakit ipinagbawal niya mag-video. But in general, sir, getting a video in this security screening is really, may risk rin, sir. There is a risk.
What is the risk?
Yes, sir.
Of someone trying to video the way his or her luggage being inspected?
Yung siguro nandun sa isip ng tao na nag-i-screen, na gumagawa ng ATD procedures. Kasi sir,
kasi kung wala siyang tinatago, kasi matakot na bibidyoan yung procedure na ginagawa niya sa pag-inspect
at
sa
the back of her mind, probably because the lady conducting the ATD is a lady, sir.
So what if she's a lady or he's a gentleman? It doesn't matter. May discrimination pala pag lady nag-inspect, wag natin i-videotape. Pag lalaki, okay lang i-videotape natin, pwede.
Hindi naman, sir.
So mabing naintindihan ko po yun, ginagawa sa ibang bansa yun. But please do not stop the owner of the luggage na i-videotape yung proseso.
Yes,
wala
the
ko
procedure
nakitang
itself.
illegal doon. Secondly, ang gusto ko na kapag nagbukas kayo ng gamit at dahil nag-red alarm doon sa x-ray, dapat merong police na available agad. Huwag bubuksan hanggat wala doon yung police na nag-observe.
Yes, sir.
Sa mga
Nandun
ABSICOM, kasi train ng ABSICOM niya, Aviation Security Command, train sila sa mga ganong klase proseso sa pag-search. Kasi ang nangyayari, ito yung screening area, yung ABSICOM kung saan layo pa ibang building, kung wala man lang office malapit sa screening area, hanggat bukas yung airport, may on duty dyan na taga-ABSICOM, nakaupo lang, palit-palitan silang chef para kung kailangan presence niya, andun agad siya, mag-observe siya to ensure na properly conducted yung searching. At kapag may nakita, yung pulis na mismo ang sasalo ng bala o kung ano pa man yung kontrabando para mapabilis yung proseso.
Meron po. Dito sa Naya, meron. At in other outlying areas nationwide.
Wala ako napapansin. Ilang beses ako nagbiyahe.
We will post police officers there, sir.
You make sure, tapos dapat may signage, nakalagay kunyari area, maski na maliit lang na area. Tapos may upuan siya, may desk siya dyan. Tapos nakalagay PNP Assistance Desk para pagandahin mo, para hindi matakot yung mga pasahero. Na pag may problema, agad-agad, police, kakawin na, halika na rito. O wag mo na buksan yung gamit, mag-observe ka.
Isang pagpapatunay na hindi titigilan talaga ni Senator Rapi Tulfo ang mga opisyal kung ang tanimbala modo sa ating mga paliparan ay patuloy pa ring mangyayari. Kaya naman i-share mo na ang video na ito. Ikaw bilang isang Pilipino, kung ikaw ang tatanungin, pabor ka ba na dapat ay makulong ang mga opisyal na masasangkot sa tanimbala na ito o suspindihin lang? Well, i-comment mo na ang iyong reaksyon sa video sa baba.